Listen, 16 minutes was all it took for Poland to actually score the first goal in the game. They started off well. Obviously, Buxa was in place of Robert Lewandowski, who wasn't starting, obviously, due to injury. Second game, he should be back. But listen, Poland did well to take the lead. Set piece, Buxa absolutely dunked on Netherlands. And yeah, Koeman would be concerned about how they conceded from that set piece. But the thing is, I don't think Netherlands were too convincing today in their performance. Poland, they showed, they're out for the fight and whatnot. And yeah, man, they did well to score early on with Buxa. And I actually thought this was actually a thoroughly entertaining match, to be honest, man. And yeah, Poland, they're looking like they want to surprise a couple guys, but unfortunately, they couldn't get the win today. Actually, great ball in by Zielinski, who's actually going to be one of their key players this tournament. The quality he offers, ambidextrous and whatnot. Yeah, he actually put the ball in, and surprisingly, like, Netherlands just went up to it, and Buxa rose highest, and yeah, he nodded it in 1-0. And at this point, I'm like, yo, is this the narrative that we're going for? Netherlands to lose to Poland, Koeman's, job's on the fire again, stuff like that. It was starting to look really interesting at this point. Listen, that was not on this man's head because, hey, Cody Gakpo, he was playing today like he had a point to prove. And, yeah, man, he had a meh kind of season for Liverpool. Obviously, for Netherlands, he pretty much cooks all the time he plays. He scored his 10th goal today for them. I think in only like 25 appearances, so he always does bits. Last World Cup, he scored a couple goals as well, 3. He was, Netherlands star player in that tournament too. And, yeah, man, listen. He kept trying and trying, and the earlier shot that he had that didn't beat the keeper. He didn't let that put him off, and he kept trying. Took a shot from distance. And the thing is, what happens is when you take a shot from them places, something can happen like your way. With a deflection, and fortunately for Cody Gakpo, it happened for him. Took a massive deflection, spun Chesney. But listen, if you don't buy the ticket for the lottery, you can't win. You get it? Gakpo, you bought the ticket. This is why I encourage sometimes just shooting from distance. Anything can happen. And yeah, this brought Netherlands back into the game, definitely, because at this point it's looking bleak for them. And, when you're losing and, there's so much expectations on your shoulder collectively as a country, you need just anything to go your way. Anything. Football guys will tell you anything. A scrappy goal, just anything to go your way. And fortunately, it went Cody Gakpo's way and the Netherlands' way with this shot. Yeah, let's talk about this guy, Mr. Headband, Mr. Iverson, the Iverson of the football world, man. Memphis Depay, I feel like today it wasn't his best game. His touch was a bit loose and stuff. And obviously, his contract at Atletico Madrid is run out. So, yeah, man, clubs will be, looking at him, especially this tournament, to see what he can offer. Today wasn't, his best showing, but I'm sure he's hoping that later on, in the tournament, he can get into his groove. And when I mean later on, I mean as soon as the next match, because, Depay is one of the key players for Netherlands. And frankly enough, they're missing Frankie. Koopman has also got injured. Like, their midfield has actually taken a massive hit in terms of, like, the profiles that they had and whatnot. But listen, he'll need to show up for them if they want to have, like, any hope of doing bits in the tournament, for sure, because it's not the Netherlands team of old where you had your Van Persie, your Schneiders, Huntelaar off the bench, like Arjen Robben. Like, it's not that Netherlands team, you get it? So guys like Depay need to do more. But, all that matters in the first match is winning, and he got his win with his team, and, that'll give him the confidence at least to, strut his stuff in the next match. See, I'm going to give Nathan Ake his credit today. Today he was brave. Even you saw, like, literally for Gakpo's first goal, the way he pressed, do you get what I'm saying? He was aggressive, won the ball back, passed off onto Gakpo, he took the shot and then got a deflection. But, hey, that was an assist that he registered. And in the second half too, he played a key part in Wout Weghorst's goal. He was brave going forward, especially, pushing on from left back. And he was the one that threaded the ball through to Wout Weghorst. He played fantastically today. And he's a great player, man. He's a great player. I remember when Ake was at Chelsea, then he went to Bournemouth. He was doing his thing at Bournemouth, and, he was one of the signings that Pep brought in, a couple years into his reign. And listen, Ake hasn't disappointed, man. He hasn't disappointed. He's a mammoth, you know, for City, whether that's centre back, left back, great player, three at the back, four at the back. Like, he just does his thing. Fantastic, man. So I'm gonna give him credit. Big him up, man. He's definitely gonna have a part to say should Netherlands want to do bits. It looked like the match was gonna end in a draw. Ronald Koeman turns to his bench. Hey, Wout Weghorst, jump on. Within 2 minutes, he bags, you know, Ake, great endeavour once again, threads that ball through, takes a nick, lands to Wout Weghorst. He's not missing. Near post, slots it in, easy, you know, and listen, Weghorst always does his thing. He always does his thing for Netherlands. You know, there's certain guys when it comes to international tournaments, they will rise. They will rise, and Weghorst rose. You know, he nearly gave, you know, Argentina a heart attack in the last tournament, to be fair to him. But, hey, I'm sure he's happy to have, you know, to score. And funny enough, he's still at Burnley, I think. I think he still might be on Burnley's books, which is crazy. But listen, players like Weghorst, international tournaments, you can't stop their shine, man. So listen, big him up. Proud moment for him, because Netherlands didn't play too well, but like I said, it's all about getting a win, especially in the first group match. You know, just get the win for sure, and that's what they done well. You know, especially Ake. Ake was super key in that win. 2 assists for him. Weghorst as well. You know, classic number 9, gonna get in the box. You know, poach. This is what he does, man. This is what he does, man. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see how, you know, Netherlands fare in the next 2 matches, especially, you know, with the options they've got. I'm surprised Jeremy Frimpong didn't start, but yeah, it'll be interesting to see going forward